that's what I was able to research on, and then all I had to do was to find out what was the particular meridian point that it related to, which took about less than a minute. Right, so here is this whole, so it starts off, I read something in this book of Chinese poetry when it talks about the difference between peripheral and central, and he's talking vision, he's using it metaphorically. I take it literally, and I show, and I think of the difference between black and white, which is peripheral vision, and colour. Then I decide to investigate, is there a difference? So we print, we do a lot of testing, we find a difference. And we find everyone at a deeper level responds to the black and white. But remember, the photographs have been taken in the first place to be hopefully therapeutic or meaningful in some way. But the black and white gets us in further. Colour is on the surface. Black and white somehow takes you in. So all I had then to do was to find out what's the meridian point. Big deal. I've been doing that for nearly 40 years. It's bladder 8. Now, bladder is the last see the chi, the etheric chi comes in to the thymus when it's transmuted to left lung 1, and then it cascades in a very definite pathway through the meridians to finally exit at the last meridian, which is bladder 67. In my work, what we call the diamond dart procedures, where the person goes from being, as it were, in the womb, in the fetal position, and then goes all the way into being a person fully upright as an adult. Just before they're fully upright, when they're standing almost completely upright, that's bladder meridian. It's the last meridian, you see? And it's the meridian which his purpose is to resolve all the conflicts within. I hate mummy, I love mummy, back and forth, to bring peace and resolution. And bladder 8 is on its way from towards final resolution at bladder 67. And what do you think it relates to? What do you think? I mean, this work I did 30 years ago or something. What do you think it relates to? Well, let's just look at any of these two. Let's take these. And this is work done years and years and years ago. It relates to, there is a spirit world. There is a spirit world of what you might call reality with a capital R. There's another world beyond our world. Look, that's what this one is telling you that this one doesn't do. This is saying, oh, cute chickie, cute colours. And this says there's more. This is giving a hint of the spirit world, if you like, of the universe, call it whatever you like. And this is saying how nice things are here. But it's, you see, isn't it fascinating? So as we look at it, happens to be spirit, happens to relate to that. Isn't it just fascinating? So work I did, say, 30-something years ago on that bladder 8, whoo, all of a sudden, here it is. And just to cap it off, because I'm here in Australia, what I always look for, are there particular food supplements that relate to these acupuncture meridian situations, and are there particular herbs? And there's one for this, which is very special. There are 800 varieties of eucalyptus. There's one, the leaf of one of the, I haven't tested 800, I've tested 50 or 60 eucalyptus leaves, from different types of tree. There's only one that seems to have this property. I don't say at the deepest level, but it puts you in the right direction. There's just the one. Just the one. Which I'm not going to tell you. Because it doesn't work all the way. It only hints at it. You then have to do the work. And I'd sooner now you did the work without that help. do it yourself. But what you're doing all the time is you're getting your illusion to vanish, and you're starting to see the reality that Krishna gave to Arjuna. What is it? You remember? By thy grace I realize my light, and vanished at last my illusion. Now, if you stay with the colour, you're not going to get past your illusion. Colour is, in a sense, an illusion. It's real with a small r, but black and white, as far as I can tell, is with a capital R. You've now been helped, as it were, to be as Arjuna, in a sense, beyond your illusion.